Welcome back, dearies, to Sinfully Desilicious. Garlic chilli chutney, as promised by me last week as an accompaniment with Kaattuyaanam Mysore Dosa, rolls out to be this week's recipe. When it comes to South Indian tiffin, the dining plate should be filled with accompaniments, which we term as chutneys. A tiffin without chutney is considered a sin, or it can be considered a sacrilege for any South Indians. Though it sounds so intense, it's a fact. It proclaims how chutneys are quintessential in our life. After boasting so much about chutney, let's get into this week's recipe. As the name indicates, garlic and chilli are the protagonists of this dish. If you're a fervent garlic lover, this chutney is your realm. I'm sure you'll be blown away by its simplicity and, of course, its taste and flavor. I made two versions of this chutney. One is low-cook instant raw style chutney, while the other is sautéed chutney. Both chutneys have the same ingredients except the shallots, which are added in the sautéed chutney only. Other ingredients which pair with these duo protagonists are tomato, tamarind, jaggery and salt. The genre of the chutney, I would say it's piquant due to the pungent garlic and chilies in it. Other supporting characters like tomato, tamarind, shallots, jaggery, though they play a subtle role, still try to establish their character sharply. Here I present these two chutneys, the raw for who can handle the strong pungency of garlic, sautéed for who cannot handle the raw flavor. Both chutneys have their unique flavor and essence. I would highly recommend trying both to experience the variation. Now let's move on to their preparation. First, deseed both the red chilies. Here I used regular red chilies and Kashmiri red chilies. Soak them in hot water for 30 minutes to 1 hour. Once the chilies are soaked well, add them to a mixer jar. Then keep adding 1/3 cup of peeled garlic cloves, 1 big tomato chopped, 1 teaspoon of jaggery, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/8 teaspoon of tamarind. Dry run the mixer grinder for a while, then sprinkle some water if required and grind it as a semi-coarse paste. Transfer the chutney to a serving bowl. Do the tempering in a small saucepan or kadai by heating 1½ tablespoon of gingerly oil, then add 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Wait till it crackles, then add 1/4 teaspoon of whole urad dal, a sprig of curry leaves. Switch off the flame, then add a pinch of asafoetida powder. Finally, add this tempering to the chutney. Your instant no-cook raw garlic chutney is ready to serve with Karipukavni idli, ragi idli, Kaattuyaanam dosa, instant ragi rava dosa and thinai pongal. I've shared the link for all these recipes in my description box. The red inviting color of the chutney adds an extra partiality to the chutney spread. The best part of this chutney is its easy preparation and simple, easily available ingredients. Another added advantage of this chutney is its shelf life. This raw chutney can be stored in the refrigerator for a maximum of 10 days. Now let's move on to the sauted method of garlic chilli chutney. For this method as well, deseed the red chilies and soak in hot water for 30 minutes to 1 hour. Once the chilies are soaked well, add it to a mixer jar. Then keep adding 1/3 cup of peeled garlic cloves, 1 big tomato chopped, 3 shallots, 1/8 teaspoon of tamarind, 1 teaspoon of jaggery, and finally 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Dry run the mixer grinder for a while, then sprinkle some water if required and grind it as a semi-coarse paste. Now let's do the tempering for the chutney. Heat a small saucepan or kadai with 3 tablespoons of gingerly oil, then add 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seed. Wait till it crackles. Then add 1/4 teaspoon of whole urad dal, a sprig of curry leaves. Saute well. Now transfer the ground chutney to the pan. Now lower the flame and stir the chutney well to combine with tempered ingredients. Then close and cook the chutney for roughly 8 minutes, maintaining the same flame. Later, open and cook in the low flame for another 2 minutes. Now add 1 tablespoon of gingerly oil, stir well and switch off the flame. Finally, add a pinch of asafoetida powder. Combine it well to get your sautéed garlic chili chutney. It has an exciting combo of flavors like pungency from the garlic, tanginess from tomatoes and tamarind, spiciness from red chilies with little sweet flavor from the jaggery. This piquant, robust flavored chutney is not to miss accompaniment, which is an excellent pair for tiffins made with traditional rice. I would like to share few kitchen secret tips to my viewers. This chutney is so handy, it has versatile usage. It can be used as a spread on sandwiches or kathi rolls, or it can be spread on dosas to turn into spicy masala dosa. Alternatively, you can turn regular fried rice into instant Szechuan fried rice by adding this garlic chutney. I know how excited you are to try this chutney and make use of its versatility. When I discovered cooking, I discovered myself. So can you.